Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video on the Berri Cricket Club's Facebook page and YouTube channel. And it's the round 2 match review between Berri and Renmark, which has just gone. And we're looking forward to round 3 this Saturday. And hopefully the team can get the first W on the board. Unfortunately, the rain on the weekend against Renmark prevented us from doing that, but we got the points and shared the points with Renmark nonetheless, and hoping we can get our next win in round 3. So today's video is sponsored by good friends at Premier Sports. So if you need all the sporting apparel, gear, anything, Todd will hook you up. So go and seek out Todd at Premier Sports. They can help you with all your sporting needs, and proud sponsors of the club for so long. I don't know how many years, but they've been on board for so many years. So we appreciate Todd and the team at Premier Sports supporting us this season. So that's our sponsor for today's match review. So joining me are the two Brads, Rosie and Oaks. Join me today. Fellas, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, thank you very much, Jack. It's good to see you again. It's been a while. I think last time I saw you, well, not the last time, but my fond memory of you is I presented your cap for your A-grade debut, and I believe you had some pretty handy figures that day. 3 for
16, yes, that's right, 16, Brad.
Yeah,
yes,
there you go.
So yes, I do remember my debut for the club. Yes, it was a magical day.
Yes, some fantastic celebrations to follow too.
Yes, there was.
Yes, it was a beautiful thing, your debut.
Yes,
and
it was.
Always remember it.
Just anything, I landed on the spot. Something happened. Just plays and misses or wickets. It was just magical. But enough about me, Brad. It's about you today. Because we're talking about your performance with the 100, of course, against Renmark, which we'll get into in a moment. But it was a much improved performance from the team this week compared against Loxton, especially with the batting side of things. Just a quick summary of the scores. Berri 8 for 212 from the 40 overs. Obviously, Rosie top scoring with 106 of 98. It's not bad. Renmark in reply 3 for 74 in 15.2 overs. Unfortunately, the rain prevented a finish, and we weren't able to get the full points and a win. But nonetheless, sharing the points is good and a much better performance. So, Rosie and Oaks, let's talk about the game itself. How would you assess the team's performance? So we'll start with the century man. We'll start with Rosie first, and then you, Oaks. So, Rosie, your thoughts on the game, how it went, and how did you feel like the team bounced back from a disappointing result against Loxton?
Yeah, so obviously we're keen to get stuck into it at home and try and bounce back, and felt like, obviously we batted well. You're going to defend 200 most weeks, and I felt we were on track to do that. And we had some good contributions. The openers did well. They started us off, and Reece dug in with a good partnership, and just some all round good batting pretty well. So that's obviously what we want to continue to do, and then back it up with the ball. So obviously we didn't quite get the opportunity. Mind you, Renmark did get off to a pretty good start with their batting innings as well. So who knows what could have happened there, but I would have backed us in, and that's just some good signs going forward. That happens in round 2, so we got 10 more games. If we can put up batting performances like that, I think we're going to win most of our games.
Yeah, definitely. Oaks, your summary of the game, performance-wise?
We're definitely a team that needs to win the toss to have things go away, which we need to improve on that. There's been a problem for a long time. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. But the batting was really good. Partnerships are always key. The opening one for us, I think if we can get through 10 overs without losing a wicket, then we're in good stead. So we get a bit nervous sometimes. We lose some big wickets, and then so I think if we can just keep our wicket for the up to tee, we're in good stead. And the bowling was okay, but we knew the weather was coming. So I was bowling, and it was like I knew the game was going to be done in 5 overs. Like, so what's really, you're trying to get them out. You're trying to bowl, half crackers or whatever just to get them out. And like we literally had to take eight wickets in like 10 minutes to get a result because you could see that it was dark and the weather, and you just knew it was going to be a null and void game. So it's a bit disappointing, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, I suppose. Cricket, the weather, there's mix. So you're crossing your fingers there for rain, but nonetheless, a better performance, as I mentioned before. So we'll go to your performance, Rosie. Another 100. What else can you say? Made it look easy compared to everyone else. But you had a couple of good partnerships there with Marty and Reese, of course, and then the rest of the batting fell away a bit towards the end of the innings, but that's to be expected when you've had a good foundation at the front of the innings, and then towards the back, you're looking to get maximum runs there. So talk us through that, Rosie, your mindset, your intent. What were you thinking out there in the middle? Because there's a lot of things that go into batting and especially scoring 100. So give us a bit of an idea of your performance. How would you assess it? The conditions, it was a bit greasy, a bit moisture on the surface. The ball was probably doing a bit with the rain around, and just, bouncing back from, a poor result with the bat in the first game against Loxton to come back and do what you did. So just take us through that, Brad, if you can.
You mentioned that making it look easy. I think everyone that was at the game, including myself, definitely did not look easy, and it wasn't easy. So yeah, there's good hundreds and there's bad hundreds, and I wouldn't put that anywhere near a good 100. It was a lot of missed timings of shots and plays and misses, but it was more luck was on my side that day. So it's probably more mistiming. The ball was actual benefit to me because I wasn't even getting the ball to the boundary. They were just falling short and uncatchable. So yeah, I just thought it was just a real scratchy 100, but I'll take it nonetheless. And yeah, I wanted to get to the back end of the innings and then try and have some fun after that. And yeah, it was just nice to be able to cash in and have one of those days that come around in cricket rarely, but they do come around, and you just got to make the most of it when it does.
Yes, and you certainly did, and quite a few boundaries, fours. I think you're just having a look at the score in front of me. I think you hit 3 sixes. Yep, 3 sixes, 8 fours, a strike rate of 108, which is not bad. It's pretty good going. And apparently, from all reports, Brad, some big sixes that you hit as well. I think one nearly hit Woolies at the car park or something like that.
We'll let the old guy say it at that end of the car park.
Yeah. No, that's all good. So definitely, looking to impose yourself. Was that the plan, Brad? Looking to, put pressure back on Renmark in terms of their bowling, in terms of, I may get a ball with my name on it in these conditions, so I might as well go out there and counterattack and just hope it pulls off. And luckily it did. But was that what you were thinking at the time in terms of approaching it?
I was just more thinking that we had wickets in the shed, and it was time to we had a chance to put on a big score. So I think we had me and Reese in at the time, and we're only 2 down. So yeah, we both like to get on with it pretty quickly. So we sort of both did, and then Reese got out, and as I said, we had wickets in the shed. So you can obviously afford to take some risk when that's the case. And I just as I said, had one of those days.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Zach Gallo, the great bowler from Renmark, would have went into retirement if he didn't get Brad out in that last over, because he hit him for about 24 odd, and then he just got him out the last ball. So I think he saved his career there by Zach Gallo got the last laugh, I think, there. So that was good to see.
Yes. And obviously Oaks, you didn't do much really. You only made 2. You didn't take a wicket, so it was a quiet game from your perspective.
Brad was out there. He said, "Just get me on strike. I want to get my 100. Don't worry about yourself. Get me on strike." No, there was none of that. No, I was just trying to get him on strike, much as I could. And we put on, we were there for maybe 10 balls. I was hoping to be there for his 100 because he was only 15 away when I came out, and we're getting close. But yeah, obviously I tried to be the big Brad, and I wasn't the big Brad, and Sky won. But that's the way it goes when you come out with a couple overs ago. So it's all fun and games.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And then we touched on the bowling performance. So obviously we couldn't get a full innings in there because of the weather. Obviously, Rosie, you bowled 3 overs, none for 18. Oaks, 3 overs, none for 17. And then the rest of the bowlers conceded a few runs here and there.
So they had a good opening partnership, which was two attacking batsmen. So we just had to wait our time and see if we could, we knew we were going to get him out sooner or later, but when it would come.
So, that's just how it goes, really, I suppose, in cricket. You just hope for the best and hope things go your way. But anything to add on with the bowling performance, guys, going into the next game for round 3? Did you feel like you could work on some more things from the game against Renmark? Things you could tinker with, improve?
Well, we're going to be. Middy's a big out because he was opening up bowling. It's good to have Rosie to come on first or second change and a bit more pace into it. So whether we keep a slower option opening or go with Rosie opening on the hard wicket, which is very hard to bowl on. And of course, being watching the extras is very expensive, no balls, wides, free hits, all that kind of stuff. So being disciplined is another thing on hard wicket as well, especially with the 2-piece.
Anything to add on there, Rosie? Your thoughts on how the team bowled in this game? Where do you think we could do better?
Game just gone, probably put my hand up. I probably should start bowling on the offside of the wicket. Would be a good start. And then, the others are bowling some really good balls, and they're starting to get a lot more consistent. So I was away last year, so to see their improvement from last year to this year is just they're sort of blowing me away a bit. Their bowling's great. I think we have a very good bowling attack in this competition. So just tidy up a few of those extras, and I think we'll be right with the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's usually a good indicator how disciplined you are with the extras. And I think the game against Loxton, it was
too many.
Here. It was 20 extras. There was 12 wides and 5 no balls. So it's all about just looking after, keeping an eye on that really, and hoping to do better. So team is still winless after 2 games. Obviously, Loxton was not a great performance. We've talked about that in the last match review when Marty and Archie joined me. Round 2, as we're discussing today, better performance with the bat. The bowling,
hard to tell.
Hard to tell because there wasn't a full innings, but there's still some work to do there, obviously. So let's talk about round 3. Round 3 sees us go over to Perilla, and we're up against them this week, Saturday, November the 1st, away in Perilla. So, Rosie and Oaks, what are your expectations in that game? What can we expect from Perilla? They had a disappointing loss against Loxton. They basically got thumped, had to be said. So they're coming off a bad loss. So they'll be down and out, and they'll be hoping to respond this week against us. But what can we expect against Perilla? For those who don't know about them as a team, what can we expect from them, and how would both of you approach it? I'm guessing both of you are playing this week. How will both of you approach it, and how the team will approach it as well? So we'll start with you, Rosie. Your thoughts on this week's game against Perilla?
Yeah, so they've got some quality cricketers, and on their day, they can be almost unbeatable. So we know we've got to come and with the right mindset and the right attitude and execute. Because if we let them in, they'll take full advantage of that. They've got some big heavy hitters, some blokes that can stick around, and a few good swing bowlers that know how to use that 2-piece ball. So we just got to rock up and have good intent, bat positively, clean up that those extras of the bowling, and I think we'll be right too.
Oaks, your thoughts?
Yeah,
going into round three?
I love the way they play their cricket. Pretty like they're always out there having a laugh, but then they take it seriously when they need to, and they win games. So it's obviously that's a good mentality to have. Obviously around the club, fun first, but then be serious. That's the way I like to play cricket. But yeah, they're coming off a big loss, so I think they'll be looking to bounce back. They got quality bowlers. They got big Will, Oscar bowled good pace and good bounce, and their quality batting lineup which bats pretty low. So and they know how to play on hard wicket, so they have that advantage over us. Obviously, us being a turf team, but yeah, we'll wait and see. So we definitely want to get the win on the board.
Well, definitely. We've already got some points, obviously, from this game against Renmark, and we want to get that first win on the board to boost the confidence of the lads. Obviously, you don't want to be 0-2 after 3 with 1 result. So you're sort of chasing from then on in a season where there's only 4 teams. So every game is vital, and no doubt this weekend it will be as well. So Rosie and Oaks, I asked Marty and Archie last week about their impact players. So I'm going to ask you that. Who are going to be the impactful players in this game? So with the bat and with the ball, who do you think is going to make a real difference? You can't say yourselves, obviously, but someone in the team that you think is going to make a really good impact in this game and going to help us win potentially. So we'll start with you, Oaks. So your impactful batter and bowler going into this game.
Obviously, I'd like to say Rosie plays good down there, but I think someone who's really going to be tuned in, switched on, who loves to do well against his, people he's played against in the past, probably Marty. I can lock him in for a good score this weekend. Open the stick, so I'll probably go Marty and bowler. Someone who can bowl line and length, or maybe just back of the length. Probably have to go with Aaron Noble, or even Wes to come on and bowl I'd love to see it, his leg spin on the hard wicket, but I'll go with Noble, just that nagging length. Should do well on the hard wicket, so yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Rosie, your impactful batter and bowler heading into this game against Perla?
Yeah, can't go past our hard wicket bully Reece Lehman. He's played some phenomenal innings down the mallee on that hard stuff. When the ball bounces true, he hits it true and they stay hit. So I'm expecting a big game from him. I reckon I'm going to back him in for a big score. So hopefully I haven't put the mockers on him. But and with the ball, sorry, Oaks. I just reckon you're a bit more of a turf sort of operator with your style. It's hard
I'll let the stats talk for themselves.
Hard to get that spin on that hard stuff, but you get it above the eye line. I reckon you'll get a few catches for us, so we're going to hold them. No, you know what we're saying that I'm going to Oaks is due. He's a prolific wicket taker, and he's due for a big one. And some of them country lads that I grew up with just can't help themselves when those sort of bowlers come on. And if we can hold our catches, I think he's in for a good day.
Well, that's not a bad endorsement, Oaks.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have the backing of him to do something in this game against Perla. So we'll be hoping that you can.
On hard wicket, it's a bit. You don't know what you're going to get, but and the pitches are narrow there as well. So people use that as an excuse and the run up, but a good tradesman doesn't blame their tools, do they?
No, that's right. And hopefully the weather's pretty good for this weekend. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's hope the rain stays away and we can get a full game in and get a result. So that's what we'll be aiming for, hopefully, and get the season officially started for us. It's been a bit of a mixed bag in the first 2 games this season. So hopefully we can get that winning momentum going into the remainder of the season and hopefully towards the back end of the finals and hopefully all the way. But cricket's a funny game, so you never know what's going to happen. So Just got to focus, remain on the present, and do your best. And that's all you can do. Give it 100%. So, Rosie Oakes, thanks for joining me today. It's been a great chat. Reviewing round 2 against Renmark. A lot of positives, but there's still a lot of work to improve on going forward into this game against Perilla. But it was good to have you on to have a chat, and I hope everyone enjoyed it as well as much as Rosie and Oakes did. And once again, Brad, congratulations on the ton. Hopefully many more this season. Reliable, constant in the batting order, just churning out the runs for fun. So hopefully it's another prolific season for you. We wish you all the best for that. And hopefully for you, Oakes, we nearly forgot, 100 wickets for the club as well.
Yep.
So that's a proud achievement as well in your time playing at the club. So 100 wickets there, so we have to mention that. Hopefully some more wickets this season from you as well. And hopefully can contribute in that way.
Yep.
So once again, we'd like to thank today's sponsor for this video, Premier Sports. Todd and the team there can sort you out with all your sporting needs. So if you need something, Todd's your man at Premier Sports. And great sponsors of the club. We're happy to have Premier Sports on for this season. As always, we appreciate all our sponsors' support. Without them, we need that support. So once again, thanks to Premier Sports. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you like and share the Berri Cricket Club's Facebook page. That will have all your information about the team's shenanigans this season, social media, what's happening, team selection, match results, anything that we're going to do this season. So make sure you like and share that. That's important. And also our YouTube channel, Berri Cricket Club YouTube channel. We're on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe there. Click the bell so you don't miss out on the videos that we'll be posting there. And if you haven't done so already, if you haven't watched our season preview that we did a few weeks ago when Nathan and Reese joined me to preview the season, that's available on our Facebook and YouTube. And also round 1's match review that we did with Marty and Archie, that's available on Facebook and YouTube as well. So if you haven't watched those yet, please do. They're available on Facebook and YouTube. Once again, thank you, Rosie and Oakes, for joining me today. Thanks, everyone, for watching or listening, wherever you may be. And join us for our next match review, round 3, which will be against Perilla. So hopefully you can join us then. Until next time, keep safe and bye for now.
Thanks, Jack.